can the KTMs or Aprilias get involved? We can't hardly see the lights in the top left-hand corner of your screens. There they are. As we get going, we are underway in the San Marino Grand Prix, and again it's another brilliant start from Jorge Martin. He's going to get through, but Dani Pedrosa, look at him around turn one. Oh, Pedrosa has a big moment, and he forced a couple behind him to roll off, including his teammate Brad Binder, shall we say. Jorge Martin does lead, and then Bagnaia's come through into second place, just like yesterday. Bezzecchi in third. Oh, Vinales thought about going through, and Binder does go through on Vinales.
That was so tight there. Dani Pedrosa was so lucky, nearly high-sided in front of everybody. Actually, into turn 3, had another moment. Maybe he didn't quite warm that tyre enough on the warm-up lap. Look at the miss.
I can't even see anything with all those flares that have gone out. They give the wrong colour flares, I'm afraid, because they were for Pecco Bagnaia. But you can see a pink-red mist across the racetrack. Well, at the moment, a red mist in... it's a purple mist, isn't it, in front of Pecco Bagnaia as he tries to chase down Jorge Martin. You feel like he's got to make a move quickly early in this race.
Yeah, Bagnaia's ready for it this time. I think Jorge Martin caught everyone off guard. He was lightning yesterday on that opening lap, but look at it this time. Bagnaia's right with him. He's having none of it.
Oh, here we go, on the inside, he's got Bagnaia right in there, right at the tailpipes of Jorge Martin. We switch on board with the Pramac bike. What a start to the San Marino Grand Prix. So, this is your front three: Martin, Bagnaia, Bezzecchi. Brad Binder in fourth, still in close attendance on the KTM. Dani Pedrosa a further second back, and then a second behind him to Vinales, Oliveira. Marc Marquez has had a great start to the race, as we might have expected, with that soft rear tyre in the Honda. He's also in there with his brother, with Luca Marini, with Raul Fernandez. In fact, all the rest are pretty much all tied together in a group. Aleix Espargaro down in 13th.
So it was a pleasure to watch.
Here comes Bez, and this is because he's seen on this lap. Oh, Martin was a little bit wide through there, actually. A little bit wide, but I think he'd seen, given Bagnaia enough opportunity to get past, and he's thought, right, if he's not doing it, I'm going to have to set about him. And now he's gone really deep. Again. In Tremonto, second lap in a row that he's managed that. And this is why you didn't want them dicing with each other, because Martin instantly, from being 0.1 across the line, we'll see the third split just as they head towards Carrow Corner now, but it's going to have gone out to maybe the best part of a second. Yes, Brad Binder, well, that is not like him. He was closing in on the front trio, and Binder has gone down. Oh, hello, what's going on here?
Got Pirro down.
Pirro.
And
Jack Miller with him. Frustration for Miller. Are we going to be able to see this one? Oh, ooh. That's where we just saw Pirro and Miller go down moments before.
Oh, that's another crash for Paul.
He had one in warm-up this morning, I think, fourth for the weekend. He had one in warm-up this morning. Another track limits one for Aleix Espargaro as Marco Bezzecchi goes through on Bagnaia and up into second place. And Jorge Martin just needs to cruise to the line now. Still under pressure for Marco Bezzecchi. Still 1.5 seconds the gap. The question mark is over the final podium position. Bagnaia or the fairy tale of Dani Pedrosa, a wildcard rider, a test rider, in just for this weekend, and this would go down in folklore if he were to manage it and get in front of the reigning world champion. Battered and bruised, but the world champion nonetheless, and the championship leader.
Yeah, it's not looking possible. I think it's just that little bit too much. There's one thing, Dani's not going to do anything silly, is he?
Well, Bagnaia has responded as well. From being in the high 32s, he's dropped it back down to 132.1.
So what, Bez has kept this lad honest, hasn't he? It's only, they're doing incredible lap times still, right on the limit. 32 flats, the pair of them.
Still faster than anybody else out there, even these two. Again, Pedrosa's got another run behind Bagnaia in race trim, hasn't he?
Yeah, I thought that. Yeah, another look at the opposition, and I'm talking about machinery. A full race behind someone on the current world champion on the best bike on the grid. What information he is gathering now, Dani Pedrosa, to tell the engineers directions they need to work on. This is it.
Jorge Martin up to the last corner now. And it's going to be a stroll to the line for Jorge Martin, who does the double for the second time this season. He takes another chunk out of Pecco Bagnaia's significant lead in the championship. Bagnaia third behind his pal Marco Bezzecchi. Dani Pedrosa comes home in fourth. Marc Marquez holds on in the end ahead of Raul Fernandez for seventh behind Vinales and Oliveira. Fernandez eighth ahead of Marini in ninth. Zarco rounds out the top 10, then it's Marquez, Alex Marquez that is, Aleix, Fabio Quartararo 13th. Brad Binder got 14th in the end.